back to the channel. It's been a while, but I'm back and I'm ready for the new notebooks, I guess. I'm really excited. I have been thinking about this for the last week or so, and I think I'm ready to move into this notebook. I should be ready because it is currently the 29th of November, which means that I only have tomorrow in this notebook, and then this notebook officially starts. I'm so excited. But before I kind of start talking about the notebook and stuff, this is my first time filming with my new phone, so if things are a bit off, that's why. I'm sorry, I'm still trying to learn. It's not like a huge change, but I was so used to filming stuff with my other phone. This one's a bit tricky. I'm still trying to like learn some stuff, but if the video is not like normal, that's why. But yeah, hello. But yeah, that's like a little thing I wanted to say. Okay, with that being said, I think we're gonna start. So I was super excited, and last night I actually did work on this notebook a little bit. I put some sticky notes to the pages, and I also like put my key in, you will see, but we will be doing most of the things together. I'm really excited. I don't know how long the video is going to be, but I'm assuming that it's going to be a long video. So get something cozy to drink, get your journals if you're journaling along with me, and let's get started. I hope the candlelight is not too intense. Oh, also, another thing, the weather today is very gloomy and it's raining, so it might be a little darker than usual, but there's not much I can do. And I have about an hour until it goes like fully dark. It's like 4 p.m, so we'll see how that goes. But let's do this. Okay, so we all know, but this is my notebook that I used this year, which I loved, and I will be moving things from this to this one. Oof, okay, I'm really stressed and excited, but it's just, I don't know. I'm a bit nervous about this whole migration thing, but we'll be fine. Okay, I'm not sure where to start, but I thought we could put this first. This is like the little pocket thing that we have with the hobonichi weeks. Last year, this was kind of what I did with this part, and I do want to keep it like this. So I will just have it like this, and then I will move these as well, but let's stick the pocket first. For now, I think the pocket will be empty, but we'll see. Oh, okay, I'm really excited. But this is kind of what I've done. I put like mini sticky notes to indicate what I'm doing with the pages, but yeah. This is my cover page, and I do like decorating this page because it's just, I don't know, it's nice to add some stuff here. I have no idea how to get this off. I really struggled with this last year as well, so bear with me. There we go. Okay. I am really nervous about this. Okay, I will just do it like this. Okay, I'm not really sure if that's that's good. Yeah, that's okay. Okay, we have the pocket. So I will put like a little Polaroid here, just like this one. This was my last year. This was the first page of my hobonichi cousin, which was, yeah, like kind of like a setup picture. I kind of want to do something like this, but I think I'm gonna have both of my books this year. But obviously my hobonichi cousin is not ready for this yet, so we will be skipping that part. but I have other things that I want to put here. Okay, the next thing that we're gonna move is this little clip. I'm gonna move it with the clip. So actually, I wanted to change the pictures. I wanted to have some green themed pictures, I guess, but my printer is not working right now, so I am holding that off for now. I think I will change it eventually. I did find some photos, but like I said, my printer is not working, so we're gonna go with these for now. Okay, let's see. So sticky notes, 17 photos, monthly vision board. So monthly vision board was something that I thought about editing this year, but again, because my printer is not working, I was not able to print it out, but hopefully soon I will print it out and put it here. It is ready, by the way. I mostly use my own photos that I took, but like I said, I couldn't really print it because of the printer issues that I had. Technically I could print it, but the colors were a bit off and I didn't like that. Not a bit, they were really off. So I'm gonna hold that off for now as well. But as soon as I can get printer working again, we will print the new photos and the vision board. Okay, sticky notes. Let's go in order. So I have a few options for some sticky notes. I have these. So the main reason that I want some sticky notes here is because sometimes I need like a piece of paper. I don't really like taking notes on my phone. I need to like write something down really quickly, and it's not really like related to anything. It's just like I need a piece of paper, and I never really know what to do in those situations. So I thought having a sticky note up here would be a good idea, because I feel like this book is with me for the most part, so I just feel like it will help. Now, I have two options. One of the options is this one. I really like this, and I like that it's squared as well, because I cannot write properly on a blank piece of paper to save my life. That's why I wanted to use this, but the coloring is a bit off, and I don't know. I feel like since I will be taking messy notes anyway, this would make more sense. So it's not really, it doesn't have to be like super neat, so I thought we could use this one. I think I'm gonna move it here for now so that we can use that space as well. I'm not going to have a lot of them, just a few, because I don't really want to make the cover too like thick. I think we're gonna have like this much maybe. Yeah, just like a little. That works. Okay, that's good. So sticky notes, 17 photos, I already moved them. Monthly vision board, we're skipping that for now. Tiny dot stickers. These are the dot stickers that I'm talking about. I want to use these in my monthly calendars, and I thought that it would be nice to have a few here just in case, but I think we're gonna cut a new piece because they're a bit messy and I want the darker one. Or do I want this one? I'm not sure. They both work. I think I'm gonna use the light ones actually. But I think I would like a new piece maybe. So let's do that. Where did I put my scissors? Hello? I just had it. Oh. I found it. Okay. I don't want a lot, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That could work. I'm just going to cut this like that. And I also think I will cut this part as well. Okay, and then I can use these when I'm home. Oops, okay, so I'll put them here. And I'll pull them out if needed. That stickers, okay, the Polaroid picture, I already talked about that. And word of the year card. So I will create a card to put here. It's what I thought I would do is I would have, okay, think of this as the card, okay? I would have the word of the year here, or like, so I would have the word of the year on one side, and on the other side I would have an affirmation or a sentence that goes with that said word. That's what I'm thinking, but I'm not really sure how to do this yet, so that's why I'm kind of putting it off. It's okay if I do it in January, but we'll see how that happens. I'm excited to try it, but I have never really been good at picking a word for the entire year, so maybe I'll do something else and, you know, and tweak it a little bit to fit how I usually do those kind of things, but that's the plan for now. This is annoying me, so let me fix this. Okay, so this is the cover, more or less. There will be a vision board and some stuff for this little pocket, but this is how it looks like for now. Oh, I'm stressed. Okay, I thought about putting a little sticker here, but I will just keep it like this for now. And in a couple of weeks, when I actually start using the notebook, I will kind of go back to this page, and if I end up with a sticker that I really like I want to put here, we could do this. Another thing that I thought about doing, I have this stamp. This has like a little camera here. I thought about stepping it here, but then I was like, oh, this is more like for memory keeping and stuff. So I think I'm going to use this for my hobonichi cousin. But I have a few other stamps that I could use here, or I could just put like a sticker like I mentioned, but this is going to be staying like this. Okay, this is the part that I actually worked on a little bit. I wanted to have a key, just like last year. I had a key at the same place, just like this. I think this is like for important dates and stuff, but I really don't like tracking those here, so I switch it to be my key. I'm gonna be honest, I probably don't need a key. I have been using the same key for years now, so I'm very familiar with it, but it's just nice to add that little, I don't know, little personalization, I guess, and I think it looks cute. So I just stamped key, and then I put my key. I did take off a few things because I realized that I'm not using it that much, so I kind of took them off, so I have less now. And then I decorated a little bit because I could see the lines on this side, and I did not like that, so this is kind of what I've done on this page. So yeah, I did do this when I was not filming, but I think it's fine. And then I think what I want to do with this part is I never really use it, but I want to put like a little sticker once the month is finished. I saw Lindsay Scribbles did this, and I thought it looked cute. I think I'm gonna put like a little heart sticker. Specifically these ones. They're very small, but I think they would work well. So that's the plan for now, but I might actually change it. I don't know. I might not even do stickers, but we'll see. Okay, this is where things get a little more exciting. Last year, I really struggle with this part. This actually reminds me, I need to put something else on this part, but I think I'm gonna do it off cam. But what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna have like a little checklist for like my daily pages and stuff, or my trackers. Because I need to fill this every day and I will forget it if we don't do it. So I'm gonna have like a little tracker to remind me. But last year I tried using it and it was not really I wasn't very successful at it, okay? I'm gonna be honest. This is how it looks like. Because the reason that this part is empty, it's because I didn't set what I was going to track here at the beginning of the year, and then it just got too much. So I didn't do anything. This year I did pick 7. This year I picked 7 things to track, and I think it's going to work well. So I'm excited to do that. And then I will use this as my reading tracker again. The main reason that this didn't work last year was because I forgot that I had this page. So I think the habit tracker thing will help, but I'm basically doing the same thing. Nothing really changed, but let's do it together. Oh, I'm so excited. This is the first time that I'm writing in this notebook, so I'm very nervous. But what I'm gonna do is, actually, now that I'm thinking about it, maybe we do something a bit different. I thought maybe we could put like little stickers here, like dot stickers or something like that. But I think 1, they're a little too big. And 2, I really don't want to make it even more crowded than it needs to. But that's gonna be a lot of numbers if I do it that way. Okay, see, I probably should have thought this through. I just feel like the numbers will make more sense. So I think we're gonna go with the numbers. I already talked about what I will be tracking and it didn't change. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. It didn't change, but what I want to do is I want to have a little key. So we're gonna do this together as well. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Okay, so 1 was pages read, books read, books bought. Okay. Solo dates, social days, movies / TV shows. I will be tracking both. And the last one is new albums. And I actually had an idea to track the albums here as well, because I want to see the dates. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a heart for K-pop albums and a star for non-K-pop albums. I obviously won't be tracking every album, but there are a few singers and bands that I want to keep up with. So this is mainly for that, so it's not going to be like a crazy amount, but this is the key. I think I want to put it somewhere that I could see. I'm gonna have it here, I think. We'll be fine. Oh. Okay, well, I'm gonna have it here for now then. Okay, it is literally on the monitor, but I think we'll be fine. Okay, so that's basically it. And then now that I have the key, I think we'll be fine. Yeah, I'm just gonna move on. Okay, December's calendar. I'm stressed, but I'm really excited. I think let's do the December planning as well. I'm not really planning, but I want to explain what I will be doing and probably put them some stuff, but I think I will be planning off cam because this is the first month and I want to be on my own as I plan. But I will explain what I'm doing. So, this notebook is for me to plan my months and my weeks, obviously. So, it's not very fun, if you will. I won't have a lot of decorations here. They're mainly for the pages, are mainly for productivity or planning and whatever you want to call it. So, for the margins, I thought over on this side, I will have a monthly to-do list. I'm not really good at monthly planning. So what I like to do is I like to have a to-do list and I just put like 5 things max that I need to remember. So those are going to be for that. And then I'm going to put monthly goals. I usually put my monthly intentions on my hobonichi cousin. This year, I will have goals here and then intentions there. So goals are more set things, like the things that I want to get done and try doing. Intentions are like, they're softer. I don't really like the word goals that much. Intentions are a bit more, I don't know, relaxed, chill. I like using those better. But goals will be things that I actually need to get done, but you know, they're goals. Intentions will be more like things that I'm trying to do this month. So, for example, intentions would be try posting videos every week. That's like an intention, not really a goal. A goal would be something more, I don't know, if I have like a due date for something, that would be a goal, I guess. I don't know if that makes sense, but in my mind it does. But that's for that. And then I think I'm going to leave this area empty because I think in March or something, yeah. Sometimes in some months, this is full as well, and it's not something that I love, I'm not going to lie. Most of it is not like that this year, but I don't want to risk it. Sorry. But yeah, I don't want to risk it. So this will be empty. Over on this side, I will have a monthly TBR. But over on this part, I will have a monthly TBR and some content ideas that I want to try and film. And then the actual calendar will be for events, appointments, like YouTube video posts and stuff like that. Content creation posts, I guess. But that will be for that. Like I said, I would feel a lot more comfortable filming this on my own. So I'm not going to set this up right now. But there won't be a lot of decorations. There will be a lot of writing. I might decorate these parts since I won't be using them. Well, not this part, but this part. Because these are January days, so I don't need to actually use them in this page. So I will probably decorate that a little bit, but that's all. Not a lot of decorations going on. And then we have the rest of the monthly pages. Okay. What happened here? Okay, this is the first weekly page. I'm really excited. I think I want to set this up with you guys so you can see how I'm planning to do this. So the actual weekly page is pretty simple. So here is the days, and this year I am trying something different. I see people like dividing this into parts, and I never really, I don't know, I didn't trust myself to do it, but I think this year we're going for it. The first thing that I want to do, I think there's already a line here. It's like a dotted line, and I don't really like that. So what we're gonna do is I'm gonna draw a line here first. Okay. So just like that. Okay, and then I will divide this as well, like that. That works. I don't know if that's actually middle, but I think it is. It looks about right. Okay, so this part will be for my personal tasks or events that I need to get done that day, or, you know, day-specific tasks, I guess, and events, obviously. And then this side will be for content creation, so anything related to creating content, tasks, they will go here, so that I have separate ways, so I have separate places to plan, basically. Last year I tried doing rolling weeklies here, like separate rolling weeklies for personal and content creation, and that didn't really work well because most of the content stuff, they were already set, like they were day specific. So rolling weekly got a little too crowded. This year I am trying something different, so I will have a habit tracker at the top anyways. Oh, let me actually wait. Let's do this first. Okay. I will put the content that went out that day into this box. And okay. I need a little line here as well. Okay. Actually, no. I'm gonna have another line here, like full. Okay. And then the rest will be for the tasks. Yeah. Okay. So this is the plan for this year, basically. So the first two squares, I guess, or like this part, will be for habits. I am tracking more habits this year, so I will write them down now so we can see that, but that's why I needed a bigger space. So that's habits. And then this is going to be the task list. Now, what I will be doing this year is I will only have one dot here, and then I will just write the entire task so that I have more space to actually write down the task itself rather than just like crossing it off. And once I'm done, I'm going to cross it and then put a little line because I kind of like how it looks. So that's what we will be doing. And then this little part is for random thoughts, not thoughts, but like random tasks that pop up in my brain and I'm like, oh, I need to do that. And I don't really know like where to write it. It's like a random task. So that will go here. That's the plan. I hope that that will work, but we'll see because I don't know, you guys. This might not work, but as I was thinking about it, this just felt right to me. So that's what we're doing. Okay, now I did kind of come up with a habit tracker, but I just realized that I missed something that I wanted to add, so I think I might need to redo it. But before we redo it, I'm going to, because I want to write in this journal, so I'm going to do the little days here. Also, it's getting darker, so I need to wrap this up soon, I think, but I'm doing my best. Okay, so the key will kind of be the same, but I'm gonna have a dot here, and Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. So I'll put the habits here, and as the days go by, I will just cross it if I did a task that day. And then for this dot, I will put a new dot here for every task, and then I will write the entire task and cross it off once it's done. That's the plan. And then the same will happen for the random tasks as well, but we'll see how that goes. And then, yeah, that's about it, I guess. I obviously won't be putting any tasks here for now. Again, I would like to plan this on my own, but I just wanted to show you guys the layout that I'm thinking about doing. I'm really excited. I also love the quotes as well. I read the first quote last night as I was trying to figure this out, but yeah, I got the English version, in case anyone was wondering. Now, I also want to talk about let me actually talk about the first page, like the first blank page first. This is going to be my reading journal. I did a similar thing last year, but again, I wasn't really good at keeping up with it. But it will be somewhat similar. The decorations and stuff, they will be the same. I will be using the same decorations. I might change this challenge, but we'll see. I still want 2 challenges, and I want the bingo challenge to be there again. So we will have this, but I think I might change a few bingo spots to be something else. But that's basically the same thing. I started this on November last year, but this year we are starting in December. I think next week's video will be me setting this reading journal up, so we'll see how that goes, but that's the plan for now, at least for the cover and the challenges and all that stuff, but we'll see. That's the plan for now. And then if I calculate it correctly, I would still have like 15 pages left or something. I'm not sure what I want to do with those 15 pages, but we'll see. Okay, so favorites pages. This page will be my book of the month. So I read 2 to 3 books a month, and so it's not that hard for me to choose my favorite book, but I will just put down my favorite book here for that month, and then at the end we could see which book was my favorite. That's the plan for now, basically. My 100. I really struggled with this year because I use this as like a favorites page, but this year we actually do have a memories page, so I really struggled with my 100 this year because last year I used it as like a memories page, basically. The same idea with this, but now we have a memories page. So this one was a little bit tricky, but this, I have 2 of this also, which is not helpful. I have 1 in the cousin as well, but the one in the weeks will be for TV shows and for movies. So all of the TV shows and the movies that I watched will go here, and I might do a little color coordination for this, but we'll see. I think I'm gonna do movies and TV seasons rather than TV shows because I don't know, I want to track the seasons. When it comes to TV shows, I feel like tracking them season by season is a lot easier and meaningful, so we will be doing that. But yeah, that's the plan for now. And then for memories, I will be changing these slightly. So great food will be for restaurants, which makes sense. New friends, I don't really make new friends, so this is going to be cafes. Don't worry about the pictures at the top. Fun times, I'm kind of keeping it as fun times, but for this one, I'm kind of writing things like if I go to a movie, if I go to a play, if I go to a museum, you know, those kind of things go here. And then the last one is blank, which is good, but also really stressful. But I'm checking albums that I listen to that year, but like new albums that I listen to that year is more accurate, I guess. The album doesn't have to be released that year, but if I discovered a, yeah, but like if I discovered an album that year and listened to it and liked it, that will go here. So yeah, that's the plan. But we'll see. And then we have this, which I love. I love this page. I think it's so cute. Whew. Okay, and then the last page is 365 days check-off sheet. This was also really stressful for me to figure out what to do, but what I will be doing is I will be using this page to track. Okay, this will be hard to explain, but basically I will be using this page to track if I like recorded something or took a photo of something. Basically, I want to track if I captured something that day. It could be like 5 seconds of something that I filmed, or it could be a photo of something. It doesn't really matter. And I feel like this will help because, one, I really want to get back to creating cozy chronicles videos, which require me to record my day. So hopefully this will kind of remind me to do that more. And also I want to use Instagram more active, so taking photos will hopefully help me in that way as well. But yeah, that's the plan for this part. And I think we're done, actually. We are. Okay, that's good. This actually was a lot faster than I thought it would be. I'm gonna put the thing back here. Okay, we will also go ahead and put this here. I'm so excited. I love the color of this notebook as well, so I'm just like, I just keep looking at it. It's really good. I don't know, I'm really excited to actually start using it, which is in like 2 days. But yeah, thank you so much for watching the video. I really appreciate it. I think I'm actually going to go ahead and work on this a little bit more off cam, because like I said, I do want to plan in this notebook, but I would rather do it off cam because whether I like it or not, the camera, like filming something, is kind of stressful, especially if I'm like filming my notebooks and stuff, because I have to pay attention to a lot of things, like the time, if the video is recording properly, I need to talk most of the time, like if the notebook is in frame, I need to, you know, I need to keep a lot of things in check, and that's just stressful, and I don't want to do it when I'm starting a notebook for the first time, so I would rather do it off cam. I hope you understand, but I will be showing you what I did next time. But yeah. Whew. Okay, I'm really excited about the journals this entire week. I think it's gonna be really nice. I hope that I will use this notebook a little bit better, because last year was like a learning curve for me as well when it comes to hobonichis, because it was my first year using one, but this year I know what I'm doing, I think. So yeah, we'll see. But whew, I just like seeing these two notebooks together. It's just, I don't know, it's really cute, and it makes me feel really good. And yeah, that's all I wanted to say. I think I'm gonna go now and work on this a little bit more. But yeah, thank you so much for being here. I really appreciate it, and I'm gonna see you next week with a new video, and I think that video will be me setting up my reading journal, which will be in the blank pages in this notebook. But yeah, I'm really excited. Thank you for being here. I really appreciate it, and I'm going to see you next time. Goodbye, everybody.